going? Is it going?
I think I hit the wrong button, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sitting over here fiddling with every button and forget to hit go live. That's what I'm getting for using StreamYard when I'm used to using Facebook.
There you are.
There I is. I'm sorry I'm late, folks. I'm late to the party every time.
Break up. Linda Peterson, Property Control.
All right.
Yeah.
Piggy done named everybody for me except for Mike Sampson, who was the first one in earlier. I thank y'all all for joining me.
Well, I could say that's what he gets. Beat me in there every single time. But you know what? I appreciate the early hit.
Hello, everybody, and welcome in. And tonight, like I was saying to myself and Piggy before I actually went live.
Got a new name, Kathy Lee.
No, Kathy's been in here before. She's a regular subscriber. What I plan on doing tonight, we plan on having some fun, some trivia, and hopefully after I get a few more people in, we'll bring somebody up, whoever wants to come up, and they can talk about their channel, talk about them, whatever they want to talk about. You can stay the whole time, or you can just spend a little time up and jump down. It's entirely up to you. Just want to give people an opportunity to shout out their channels.
Yeah.
And I will.
Sorry if I didn't recognize your name. It takes the Piggy a little while to remember everybody.
And I do have the link already pinned to the top of the chat for anybody that's wanting to join me up here on panel. Now, I will tell you this. If somebody in the background that's not active in chat tries to join, you're either going to have to let me see your face or put in chat that it's you. Because I want to know who I'm talking to.
Yeah, who you say you are, you're going to get the door slammed in your face.
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of these that, I don't mind talking to anybody, and I don't mind giving anybody the opportunity, but if I don't know who you are, you've at least got to give me your name or be verified by StreamYard or by YouTube or Facebook.
We do know.
Well, StreamYard, YouTube, or Facebook can verify, especially if you have an account with YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It can verify who they are.
Anyway, she's taking a page out of Mike's Fishing Home's book.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to take a page out of a lot of books as far as putting people up on panel and talking to them and giving them the same opportunities I've had with other channels.
Right.
And so I do thank y'all very much.
Ryan Lee,
for that.
Vineyard Farmhouse, Mike's Fishing Home. Maddie.
Yeah, Backwoods Mindset. Let me see. Smash that like button. Thank you very much, Linda Peterson.
Christine.
Hey, Mama Bear Christine.
Marion Eastman. Well, howdy.
Hey, Marion. I see Miss Rachel's in there still. She's talking and.
Be still my beating heart, Rachel.
Well, Rachel, if you would like to do a live with me, you can click right on that little link I got on over chat and join me right on in here, honey. I'd be happy to have you up here.
You almost like one of my youngins.
Charlie, hush.
Oh, Christine, that's not good. I hate bronchitis. That's some rough stuff.
Is it today your birthday, Mama Christine? Or am I a day early or a day late? But I remember you telling me something about your birthday was coming up.
I remember her mentioned it last night or night before.
Yeah. Kickapoo Crafty Cat. Hello, welcome in.
Kickapoo! How are you?
Well, Rachel, I'm going to be doing my lives once a month, and it'll probably be the first or second Saturday. And what I'll do is I'll let you know for next month what day I'm going to do it, what Saturday I'm going to do it, and we can prepare for you to do it that day. So,
come on, Rachel.
I understand.
Be adventurous.
I understand. Believe me, I understand.
Ooh, I hate that for you. I don't like being cold.
I don't like being cold and I don't like being hot.
Well, happy birthday, Christine.
Well, happy birthday. All right, we'll work that out to where I'll let you know what day I'm doing that. And I'll go ahead and get you the link sent when I get it set up, Rachel, and we'll just plan on you being my guest next month.
That'd be cool.
Most definitely. Oh, yeah. This hate's been about to get to me. And the thing about it is, one good thing about my live right now and offering to the guests is nobody has to come up if they don't want to, but it's there for anybody that wants to. And
wow, that's hot.
I think we got kitty cat wanting out, Piggy. It never fails, y'all. Charlie letting us know kitty cat's wanting out. Hey, Ben. All right, get over here. Come here. Come here. And hush. Thank you. He's being loud. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, something else. He can't hear nobody but me and Piggy talking. But he still barks at everything.
Callie wanting out, got it stirred up.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Callie's always getting them stirred up. I don't know what our heat index is. I just know it's hot.
Well, right now it's 84 out there.
Yeah. Well, heat index probably in the 90s, but still. Piggy and I went out earlier today. Our neighbor came up yesterday. I talked to him one day last month, or I think it was last month, and I'd asked him if he'd seen any poke salad anywhere, because I had one straggly little old strand of poke salad and wasn't enough for a mess. Hey, Ashley Brady, welcome in. And
Brady, I recognize that name.
Yeah.
Ain't you the one that calls everybody nerds or geeks or something like that?
That's her.
All right.
But anyway, I had one straggly little strand of poke salad out there, and I didn't pick it because it wasn't enough. And I'd asked him about it, and he said, well, he'd had some, but he'd sprayed it and killed it with weed killer. And he must have remembered that I wanted some, because he came over here yesterday and he talked to Piggy, and he was telling him where he had some at, or he found some down on his property, and told us we could come get it if we wanted it. I could have been a little bit piggy myself with it, but yeah, I got one little grocery bag full of poke salad, which would be enough for me and Piggy. And
Brady and Piggy is full-blown nerd.
So I got a short video coming out next Sunday, not tomorrow, because tomorrow's my thank you video. But next Sunday, I got a video coming out about picking my poke salad, and then the following week, I'll have it on cooking it, because I got other videos coming up this week. But yeah, Rachel, I'm going to do me a poke salad video and show you how I cook it. Doesn't mean everybody has to try it, because I know a lot of people are afraid of it because it can be poisonous, at certain times, and it can make you sick if it ain't cooked right. And I'm just going to show how I cook it, and hopefully everybody, they can make their own judgment call on that. I can't tell everybody to eat it. I can't tell nobody not to eat it. But it's something I was raised on, something my mama fixed, and I love that stuff. I only eat it about once or twice a year, though. Let's see what's going on in chat here. I tell y'all what.
It is, Rachel.
Poke salad is good.
Huh?
I said poke salad is good.
I tried it for the first time, what, a year or two ago?
I think it was last year. Well, yeah, about 2 years ago, because we had some last year too. But I think the first time I fixed it, Piggy didn't eat none yet. So last year was the first time he ate any of it. And I'm just one of these, I don't fix it very often. If I find it, I'll cook a good mess of it. I'll eat it, and I'll have my fill for a year. But, I call it, that's free food. Nature's bounty. It's just you have to know what you're looking for. And so I plan on doing a video on it, showing, what I got. And Piggy was good enough to film for me while I cut some of it, and then he finished cutting it for me. But yeah, I love poke salad. Poke salad with scrambled eggs and some bacon in it. Oh man!
It's like anything else. You just have to know how to prepare it.
All right, what are we not wishing on anybody? Okay.
Are they talking about the heat?
Oh no, the feeling. Yeah, being sick. You know, Rachel's probably like everything else. They probably picked it at the right time and thought, well, you know, we can eat this and eat this because, you know, you have dandelion greens. You try anything and everything and just try a bite of it and hope it don't kill you.
Bobby and Tippy talking about Elvis sang about poke salad.
And, you know, I know somebody probably tried the berries on it and made them sick. And they, nope, you don't eat it when you got the berries on it. But
Aaron Eastman, I know this about poke salad. If you feel it a little backed up, it'll take care of it.
yeah, poke salad is a laxative. It's a natural laxative. And you can cook it. You know, it's like the whole plant, as far as the leaves and the stalk, are edible as long as you cook them right. And it's a case of with the leaves, you literally have to cook them twice. That much I know. I mean, you have to wash them really good. Then you have to cook them, boil them down, and then, you know, you fry them. And which I'm going to show that in my video when I do it.
Rachel, how much them shirts cost?
Those Vortex shirts, they're not overly expensive, but they're not overly cheap either.
Well, that's why I asked her how much it cost. Because for us, it don't take much to be expensive.
Yeah. Well, y'all, I'm at the 15-minute mark. If there's anybody in here that wants to come up on panel, again, I have the link at the top of chat. It's pinned to the top of chat. If y'all want to come in, you're more than welcome. And if you don't, you know, again, you don't have to. But while we're waiting to see if anybody wants to come in, we know we got trivia going, y'all.
I'm waiting on Scott and Kelly if they get a chance to come in.
Well, we'll see who all gets a chance and
Anybody
opportunity
else
to come in.
might want to come in.
Yeah. All right, y'all. The first trivia question. When did Russia classify beer as alcohol? So what year did Russia classify beer as alcohol?
Probably when they made some that was strong enough to be in competition with their vodka.
That's me, Rachel. I have no idea how they figured that out, but, you know, I figured good Lord gave somebody the knowledge to figure it out.
Yeah, wouldn't be to have a guinea pig. The guinea pig wouldn't be so happy on that one.
Said click the link and nothing happened. Well, Kickapoo, let me try this. Let me mute myself in case so I don't get no echoes, and I'll do it this way.
Yeah,
Okay, Kickapoo, try that. I put it in comments. If it don't work, I'll have to figure out how to do that because it says invite and it says copy, and I copied and pasted to the clipboard, then I pasted it to the. So I'm hoping that works.
well, like I told them, this is the first time thing, so you know, gotta work the bugs out and all that.
Yep. I should have done this with Piggy beforehand to make sure. You're right. It's on mine, 2011. Yeah, I missed comments. No, Mom Bear with 1995, and Poppy got 2011. So yeah, that was right. I'm sorry, I was busy trying to get that link going. Is it working now? Well, Linda, they said they didn't classify it as alcohol until 2011. They were probably drinking it back when the czars were in. Okay. Yeah, I went back and saw that, Marion. I saw she had it first. Yeah. Hey, we got a guest in the house, folks.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
We got a guest in the house, folks.
Trouble is here.
Well, hello.
Hi.
It's nice to see you.
Trouble is here.
Well, hello. Let me mute you just a second. What you may have to do is close down or mute your YouTube screen. You can just mute it, or you can close it down. And once you have that, just give me a thumbs up. And muting it is just cutting the sound off on it.
That way you don't get an echo.
Okay. Okay, let me find my little mute button. There we go. All right, let's try it again. Got it? Got it. Okay, no, there's no echoes that I can hear. So how are you doing, Miss LaDonna?
I'm doing okay.
All right. And you want to tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel and your crafts?
It's not much of a channel because I haven't gotten anything up, but I do every kind of craft you can think of. I do resin, I do duct tape, I do crochet, I knit, I do it all, a sublimation, vinyl, whatever. I'll try it.
You got some examples?
I won't do sewing and I won't do embroidery.
Now, that's two things that I have done. I sew quilts on occasion, and I've made clothes.
I understand why she don't. I think she has a problem with Oscar knocking on her door all the time.
Yeah, arthritis. Yeah, I can understand that. And but yeah, we've got the things you sent us, and we've seen everything that you have sent Backwoods and others. And I'll tell you, you are very talented. I'll give you that. You are very talented. And
Did Piggy get the email of the random stuff I made?
He might have. I have to check those emails, and I check them like once a day. And sometimes I forget to do Piggy's because I rarely get stuff on that email. But I'll check it for him and make sure he gets it. Now, those PVC things or whatever it was that you made that you do your cups on, I sent that to him. Okay. I just forwarded to his email address. And what I'll do, LaDonna, is I may just give you his email address in Messenger on Facebook, and anything like that you want to send him, you can send it to him, to his Facebook, because he can check that. But Piggy, yeah, I've got enough in case anybody wanted to contact him, for the channel. But I should have just went ahead and put my regular email on it because I forget to check it.
I'm friends with him on Facebook, so.
Well, if you're friends with Piggy, just send it to him in Messenger.
Okay.
And you can just contact me on Messenger too. I mean, I don't know why I forgot at the time that we're friends on Facebook. And I said, just send it email. Just send me stuff on Messenger. I get it quicker on Messenger.
That's the easiest way to send me something like that.
Yeah, Piggy's always on Messenger. He talks to everybody. He does.
I have to tell you something funny because my little four-legged kitty cat was sitting on my lap until your Charlie started barking. And then she took off.
Oh, no. Well, we've got 7 kitty cats. Charlie loves cats. It's just that sometimes they invade his space. He has his own table over here that we've got cushioned up for him to lay on because he likes to sit up. He does not want to lay on the floor. He doesn't want to lay anywhere else. He wants to lay by me. So he's over here by me. And the kitty cats like laying on his table, and it just irritates the fire out of him. So, he gets on to them, and then they'll start, and we don't hear them say they want to go out. So, because our kitty cats are indoor, outdoor, they're half feral. And one of them yelled, we don't hear him. And then he starts barking, and that's what happened a while ago was we had one walking out, and he just went off the rails. Let her out, shut her up. That's all he does.
That's exactly it.
Oh, man.
I got my kitty cat from being outdoors, but once she got in the house, she's never left.
Yeah. Well, ours were our first three. Michael had Piggy had one when we got together, and she was a big kitty, and
She fought off a coyote.
yeah, she's big enough to fight off a coyote over one of the rescues that we had. But I had to kind of gain her trust because he had her for several years, and she became my buddy when I gave her a can of tuna. And then we had her for I'd been with him for several years at that point. With him several years. It's about a little over a year, almost a year, because we got together with good friends from 2012. It was the end of 2013, 2014. We got our second kitty cat together. She was rescued. Somebody had dropped her out in our front yard, and she was still a kitten and about 2 or 3 months old at that. She was old enough to be fixed because they had her long enough to get her fixed, and then they tossed her. But had her, and then our first kitty cat passed away in 2015, and then we wound up with the Charlie. But we've got a house full of kitties. We love them all, but we're not going to replace them if anything ever happens to them.
Kind of like that. If people find out that, you love your animals, you're good to them, they get dumped by your house quite often.
Yeah, we've got another little tomcat out here now. We call him Little Man. And we know somebody dropped him because he's like ours. He's half feral and half friendly. And he can come in the house if he wants to, just like the others, but he's afraid to come in. So we feed him outside, and he hangs around. And he's not even a year old, I don't think. And he's trying to learn how to hunt. And he follows the other kitty cats and watches them hunt and tries to be friends with our tomcat who is fixed. And Gray don't want to have nothing to do with him. Gray don't like him.
Who's in the house?
I have one little tomcat out here. I call him Skunky Bunker. And he's a Angora, and he's really kind of, I don't know, he's just a little guy. He doesn't seem to grow. And I take food out, and he's all my friend, and rubs on my legs and lets me pet him. But let me go out there without food, he doesn't know me.
Yeah. This one, when he first came out, he would hiss and he would shrink back and he would run. And, finally he got to the point that he started coming closer, and he came up to our back door, and I went to up the screen and everything, and he just sat there, and I put my hand down and let him sniff my hand, and he smacked it and run off. And then he come back because I threw some scraps out, because knowing he's out there, I'll throw scraps out back in the woods and he can eat them. And then he came up to the door again, and he let me pet him. And I thought that was sweet of him.
Okay, well, I just wanted to pop in and say hi. And
Well, I'm glad you did.
hi to all the other people that are in here that I never get to talk to either. So I've been talking a little bit with Full Blown Country, but not a whole bunch yet.
Well, y'all, if y'all don't have Kickapoo Crafty Cats, go check her out. LaDonna's a great lady, and she does some excellent work. And when she gets a chance, I know she's gonna put out some more content. But if y'all watch my video, y'all seen the koozies that she made us, and you've seen the coasters that she made us, and I just love them. I do, and I thank you dearly for those.
Back there.
Hey, before I go, did you see Brian's video last night?
I did. Oh, I'm so proud of him.
Isn't he doing good?
He's doing excellent. I was so proud to see that. And
I was too.
you know, and I just told him, flat out, keep a positive attitude. That's what it's all about. It's all about the attitude. If you keep it positive, push through, you're going to make it. He's going to make it. He's got it. He's going to make it.
Well, when I saw his sense of humor was back, and he was talking to the therapist there at the end, as long as it wasn't doing therapy, he started talking, quite a bit, and he was doing really well talking.
Definitely.
So I thought, well, he's getting his speech back, he's getting his sense of humor back, and pretty soon he'll have. Isn't it funny though how, he couldn't hardly use that left side before, and now that's his dominant side.
Right, he's got more strength there. But he had already been working on that to get his strength back, so he still had that. But what got me was when she was telling him push with his right arm and push against her hand and pull, and he was doing it. She'd have to pop that muscle, get it to go. But I was like, yeah, that's muscle memory. He's going to get it back. He's got it. He's going. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, well, back with your live. I'm just gonna sit here and watch.
Well,
now, how do I get out of here? Do we know?
Yeah, you can click on the leave studio button down at the bottom. A little red X.
Don't have one.
Don't have. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'll pop you out then. And
okay, be gentle.
I'll be gentle. And
Mr. Duggar in the house.
There we go. All right, LaDonna's out, y'all.
Jailbait and Tackle is in the house.
Hey, Garrett, Jailbait and Tackle. Hey, Mr. Duggar, I wasn't ignoring you, darling. I love you. You know that. You're my favorite alien. Thank you for sharing out Kickapoo, Mr. Duggar. And I'm sorry if I missed any comments, y'all, but I always enjoy talking to LaDonna. She's a sweetheart. Poppy, thank you for sharing her out, too.
Yeah, y'all want to listen to somebody that's funny as all get out. Mr. Duggar, he's a hoot.
Yeah. I'll tell you, like I said, this is the night I'm letting people up on one at a time because that's all I can focus on Kent Channel. But if anybody else wants to come up, just let me know. And if that link at the top of the chat doesn't work, I'll drop the link again. That's not a problem. And anybody wants to can come up, just tell me, say, hey, drop the link. Or if you click that link and it don't work, just tell me it don't work or whatever.
Yeah, but, Mr. Duggar, it means you got opportunity.
Yeah, Mr. Duggar got the opportunity to come up.
You ain't scared.
Gary's got the opportunity to come up. Anybody in chat's got the opportunity to come up. I'm going to talk to anybody.
Down there fresh, they can get it.
Well, if the link at the top don't work, I tell you what, let me mute my thing again because I'm not sure exactly how to do this without doing that. So let me get my link up here. I'll do this. Copy that to clipboard. Shut that down. Let me make sure I ain't got no echoes going on here. Okay, I can keep that page up. I got it muted. But I think I dropped the link for anybody that wants to come in. And Gary, that's fine if you added me there. I have no problem with that.
Part of what it's all about, you might check you out. They'll see that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what's up?
My favorite alien.
You have been officially invaded. What is going on, Chickericky?
Oh, I love it. I've got Mr. Duggar.
I was sitting there. I said, I need to go see my girl. Where's Piggy's at? He's up there eating something you cook, no doubt.
No, he's right across from me. His computer's set up right across from mine.
Hey, Biggies, what's going on, Bubs?
He's waving at you.
I see it. Yeah, I was just hanging out. I was cruising around on the. I'm right as you can tell. I'm working today. I'm doing stuff,
All right.
but I just pulled in to check out a couple. Go watch Jeremy for a second. His little bait tournament he's got going. God, man, them kids are ripping some perch out of the
Oh,
water. But and then I seen you. I said, well, I'm gonna go say hi to her. And then you said, come up. I said, well, listen, I cannot not go up and say howdy.
oh, thank you.
Nanny,
Thank you.
baby, nanny.
Yeah. Hey, Judy Plaster. Hey, Florida Flash. Welcome in, y'all.
Hey, guys. Mr. Duggar Piggy is kind of like Mary Little Lamb. Wherever Alyne is to go, the piggy is apt to follow.
That's it.
Yeah. He's tamed now. You don't captured him. She ain't even got to try anymore. He just follows her around.
All I got to do, Mr. Duggar, is cook. That's all it is. I just cook.
Yeah.
You don't have to do nothing else. Just cook.
You're pretty entertaining to talk. You're pretty fun to talk to too, so or converse with, so that helps. You can't live on cooking alone.
Hey, I put it this way: we try to stay positive. We try to keep away from negativity, away from drama. We've had way too much of that in our lives, and we're both of the opinion if you can't laugh at something, laugh at yourself.
That's it.
And I think Piggy knows you like cast iron skillets too, so I think he'll leave you alone.
Piggy's problem is he knows I like cast iron, but I can't hardly lift cast iron.
Really?
But I've got quite a few other things. I got a dough roller.
Yeah, this ain't I mean, I cannot cook cornbread and anything but a good cast iron skillet. There's a few things that just cast iron skillet's made for, and I've learned to cook with it so much, I really prefer it. Now I do have, I have stuff when I, need bigger pots and pans and stuff, of course. But I've become a pressure cooking fool. I love my pressure cookers, man. I love canning food. I can salmon all the time and stuff. So get a few extra vegetables, put them in a jar. They'll last forever.
My granddad told me about
forever do I eat them anyway. You tell I eat a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I do some pressure canning. I didn't do any last year. I did some a couple years ago. I've done strawberry jam so far this year. But I'm planning on making some more pickles because we love pickles. They last fun. I'm going to make some more kraut. But my granddad told me about pressure canning fish, those little bony fish that you can catch. I guess the bluegill and things like that.
I found out, I just, only fish I really like canning is kokanee salmon and coves we can catch up here. I find in trout and brim and stuff like that, it's just not the same.
Yeah.
They don't hold the consistency that's, I don't know, maybe we overcooked them, who knows, I don't know.
I don't know what the canning time is,
but stuff are delicate fish.
Yeah.
But I enjoy your show, and I enjoy who you hang out with too. So that
hey, we hang out with good people.
Yeah,
Hi, Joy.
We hang around in the same circles, and it surprises me sometimes where other people I know show up where I'm at. Because I'm just about fishing.
Yeah, that one Traveling Fools. You mentioned them on mics, and I checked them out, and when I see they have the trivia of it, I try to watch them on the trivia and stuff, and I look for you every time I go in there. But
we're gonna be playing Jeopardy tonight, and
oh, cool.
It'll probably lead into the trivia pursuit because the Jeopardy round doesn't last that long.
Hi, I like watching that stuff.
Yeah, y'all should come check it out. He's doing a giveaway too, so join in. He's a good fella, and he kind of came in on one of my invasions right in the middle of a bunch of drama, and there was people there that are really sharp and were kind of questioning to see if he was a troll or not. But he held his ground, man. And I go, man, that's an interesting guy. I said, I'm gonna go check him out. And now me and him are buffs.
He seems like a really nice fella. I've watched some of their regular videos, him and his wife on their travels and stuff, and I like those. Those were really interesting. Hey, straight to the point.
Well, hey, I better get, as the old saying, I better get back to my rat killing. I'll see y'all later. And thanks for letting me come up there and just say hello.
Thank you for joining me. Thank
Oh,
No
you.
problem. Y'all just remember that one thing, Mr. Duggar. He loves everybody, and I love
Well,
some more than others.
well, you remember this. You're my favorite, Alyne, and we love you.
Yes.
That's always a spot for Mr. Duggar.
Nanu
Always.
Bubs.
Carl Muncie, welcome in.
Carmelo, been a while.
And I did say hi to Miss Joy. I don't know
Miss
Mr.
Joy.
Scott's in here. I don't see Mr. Scott, but
Oh, Mr. Scott is like a piggy. Wherever Joy's got to go, Scott's have to follow.
oh, y'all, I'm having fun. Let me get one more trivia question in. I ain't done but one trivia question, but I'm having fun talking to everybody. Let's see. I might have to cut my little light on up here, y'all. I hope it don't put, yeah, got a little bit of a glare on it, but I got to have something to say by. Oh, here's a good one. I didn't know this till I read it, but y'all might know it. What are bananas classified as?
Yeller,
No,
long,
no,
curvy.
no. What is their classification?
Bananas.
Piggy's being funny, y'all. And while we're looking for or waiting on answers for that, I'm going to go ahead and drop that link one more time in case anybody wants to come out. Nope, they're not a vegetable, Gary. Got that link. Drop. Anybody else wants to come up and join me on panel tonight? Like I said, I'm only doing one at a time, but you can stay up as long as you want. Oh, good night, Mama Bear Christine. I hope you have a good evening, hon. Get to feeling better.
Feeling better.
Let's see. No, it's not a starch. Michelle's right. It's a berry.
Really?
And it is considered a berry because it has seeds on the inside of the flesh instead of the outside. So technically, going by that, strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries are not berries.
You talking about Willie?
They're not berries because the seeds are on the outside, not the inside.
You talking about Willie?
I'm just saying what the classifications are. Now, again, I've got my link drop for anybody else that wants to come up. Anybody's welcome. Again, just one at a time, please.
Let's find out who ain't scared.
I'm enjoying this. I thank LaDonna and Mr. Duggar for jumping up. The question was, what are bananas classified as? And Michelle answered it. Bananas are classified as berries because they have seeds on the inside of the flesh and not the outside. And that I was letting Piggy and everybody know that strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries are not classified as berries because their seeds are on the outside. Jailbait and tackle, you can have your dingleberries. I don't want none.
Yeah, it might be classified under TMI.
I've seen way too many of those with puppy dogs and kitty cats. I don't need no dingleberries. And since we hadn't got nobody jumped up yet, we're going to pop up another one. So that's doing it then for you? Okay. Approximately how much more does healthy food cost than junk food? It's not a percentage. It just, how much more?
Too much.
Yeah, technically, for my part, healthy food should be less expensive than junk food. But that's just me.
They know it make you healthy. Keep you away from them doctors and pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling back up through chat here. I finally figured out how to read this stuff. Yeah, a little too much. That's right. No, Poppy, well, it might be $1.50 more per day, but that's not the answer I'm actually looking for. I mean, I guess it depends on where you're at, but this is actually it's called Weird Food Facts and Trivia. That's what the site I found it for. That's right there. That's right, Joy. It depends on what's considered healthy. Third of the cost of regular stuff. No, Judy, that wasn't the answer they gave on that. I'm telling you, Funyuns are expensive. And that's junk food, but it's good stuff. Yeah. The answer that they gave on Weird Facts, it says that healthy food is 10 times more expensive than junk food. So you figure for every dollar you're spending on junk food, you're spending $10 on healthy food. And it should be the other way around.
It should be. They know if you eat healthy, you be at the doctor and getting prescriptions far less.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's sad that healthy food is considered 10 times more expensive. And that's why I said it might be depending on where you live too, because I know in some places healthy foods are a whole lot more expensive than others. And I'm thankful that we have a farm stand near us. Bullets and Barbecue, welcome in. Y'all, I got to tell y'all, if y'all want a good recipe for tartar sauce, go to Bullets and Barbecue and look up his video for tartar sauce. That is the best stuff.
I'm saying it is.
Oh, man. I love that stuff. Well, y'all, again, anybody that wants to come up, y'all are welcome. Like I said, one at a time. You can try the link at the top of the screen, or if it doesn't work, I can drop the link again. That's not a problem. And yeah, it's funny. I can remember when I was a kid talking about junk food. Junk food was considered a luxury item. And I talked about it before. My mama got food stamps when I was a kid, and we were poor folk. And it was a case of if she go to the grocery store to buy stuff, she could not buy soda pops, cakes, candy, cookies, anything pre-made like that. She couldn't get. You definitely couldn't buy the soda pops because they were considered luxury items. And I can remember I want to say 16, 17, probably about 17 years old when they declassified all of that stuff from luxury item and allowed you to start buying it on food stamps. Anna the old folk, welcome in.
Howdy.
But yeah. Well, I mean, even in the grocery stores, Linda, they were considered a junk food or a luxury item. Anything like that was pre-made, basically what you could buy when I was a kid, you could buy the staples, which was flour, sugar, meal, all baking goods, baking powder, baking soda, or anything to do with baking, seasonings, fresh fruits and vegetables, meats. You could buy milk, eggs, and dairy products, frozen foods, depending on what it was. I mean, if it was like frozen vegetables other than French fries and things like that, you could buy. But you couldn't buy pizzas or burritos or anything like that, which is very popular today. And I'm going to probably make people mad about it, but I honestly think that's the way it ought to be now, because that's what it's for. It's to feed healthy food to your family. And
well, that's why they classified it. They don't want you to be healthy.
Yeah. Y'all, I'm going to go ahead and drop that link again just in case anybody wants to come up. Like I said, don't have to if you don't want to. But you're welcome to. All I ask is that one at a time, please.
Don't be scared not to hit it, trying to allow somebody else the opportunity. That's up there. Anybody wants to grab it.
That's right. Anybody wants to come up and talk for a few minutes, you can talk for a few minutes. You can talk for the whole hour. I don't care. It's just whatever you know, promote your channel. Put your channel out there in case somebody doesn't have your channel. Tell them about what you put out. Talk about your videos.
Gary, I can remember stuff like that. Soda and candy, 15 cents.
Yeah. That's the way I'm doing now, Linda. We love to eat out. Don't get me wrong. Me and Piggy love to eat out. There's several restaurants we consider favorites. But, you know, other than going to Arby's to grab a sandwich, a piece, and a, you know, medium fry or whatever, curly fry, which we share. Eric Pearson. Okay, I know who that is.
Hey, Alyne, how you doing?
Doing good.
Good. Just thought I'd pop up. I wanted to say hi to you in person.
Thank you.
Love your StreamYard, especially your cooking shows.
Oh, thank you.
You know, and you were talking about junk food. The best junk food is the junk food you make at home, and that's why you're such a good cook. My mom and dad didn't have money either when we were little, so we'd sit around, 4 boys. You want to talk to mom? You got to sit there at the table and help her bake or cook whatever she's cooking.
That's it.
So now we make most of our stuff homemade as well.
Yeah.
It's better for you and cheaper.
Yeah, for me, junk food as a kid was those little popsicles made in those Tupperware popsicle container things for the Kool-Aid in. That was junk food.
Yep.
I was raised on eating watermelon and cantaloupe out of the garden and tomatoes out of the garden.
Yeah.
And I'd rather have that than candy when I was a kid. But if my granny bought me candy, it was like little penny candy and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I agree with you. Eating it at home, that's it.
Yeah. We used to get, my mom would buy the Jell-O, you know, when you get it for like 10 cents.
Yeah.
A packet. And we used to make, because all of our friends would get those little picky sticks and stuff.
Yeah.
And we would dump in our hand and lick it and pretend we were eating pixie sticks. And it was just as good.
Yeah. Well, Eric, if you have your channel, you want to shout it out, please do so everybody can sub up to you.
Yeah, just Florida Flash is my channel.
Florida Flash. Hey.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I love your videos. I especially like that where you were talking about the Amish. I'm not trying to be rude about it, but I agree with you on that. You know, rules would apply to everybody on that.
Yeah, it's not just the Amish that do it. We've had a couple Amish farmers that have done that where they fill their ponds in, or we have a guy down here that has a artesian spring and his cows were getting in that. We paid him, well, we did, our state did through a grant, 10 grand to keep his cows out of there because that runs into our lake. And as soon as the supervisor of that resigned, he took the fence down. Now he's got the cows out there. We got to go after him again. And just,
oh my goodness,
our lake, we used to be able to see 5 to 8 feet when I was growing up here. And but in the last 6 to 8 years, it's got to where it's brown and you can only see. We just did a Siki disc testing where they take the little white disc and you drop it down with a rope that's numbered. And it was 27 inches is all you could see in the lake. And it used to be, when I was really little, we had Cisco. And Cisco has to have pristine water. And they only die because water gets dirty from runoff. So that's why I'm trying to help Avid so much. It's a passion of mine. Yeah, is to clean up our waters, you know, and the biggest problem is us, you know.
That's it right there.
Yep.
You know, you go down the roadways, and which we're lucky here. I mean, used to be. Now you can walk outside, and in our ditches and everything, we see trash all the time. People throwing stuff out all the time. They don't. I mean, if you're going to go fishing, or if you're going to do anything in that regard, what you carry in, you carry out.
Carry out. Take somebody else's with you. Yeah,
and if you see something else there, like you say, take it out with you. And it just, people talk about, well, you know, everything here, everything there. Well, you know, if people wouldn't throw their nasty stuff out, you wouldn't have it. And, you know, that's what trash cans and dumpsters are for.
Yep.
And then I saw your video, you know, about the tenant. And I was like, oh, I know people like that, unfortunately. I do. And I'm like, oh, I can't do that. No. I'm not the best housekeeper in the world. I'll admit that to everybody. Because, you know, I don't like housekeeping, but I'm not going to live in something like that. That's for sure.
Believe it or not, that's not even the worst one we've ever had.
Yeah.
We had one that was so bad. My dad was helping me. He was working for me and cleaning, and he wanted to know how to get this toilet clean. And I came and looked at it. I thought their water got shut off for like 2 months. It was black as soon as you took the lid all the way around. I said, we fixed that. We cleaned that by getting a set of wrenches or a hammer and throwing that thing in the dumpster.
I was going to say, that's called a new toilet.
Yeah, that's what we did.
That's how you fix that. It's called a new toilet.
Yeah.
And I don't own property. Now, when I lived in Alabama, we had a landlord there, and he was a sweetheart. And I've seen some of the stuff he went through. And he rented out to Section 8 people. And you would think somebody that had to rely on Section 8 housing would keep their home clean.
No.
Because they had to go through an inspection. No.
Nope.
They don't.
We just started. I mean, we would do an inspection every 4 months, like 3 times a year. Yeah. Now we just decide after this kind of stuff, I just have my office manager at once a month. You're going to have to start going through. You got 52 people to go check out their apartments.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest pains in the ass, I just rented from my brother 2 weeks ago. And he brought a dog in and let his daughter bring a cat in. So that one was easy because I just told my mama.
Hey, Mama, make him.
Mama chewed his butt because he's a felon. He can't get an apartment anywhere else. So.
Oh no.
They went bye-bye the next day.
And I understand it. I mean, we've got dog and cats, but where I've lived before, like I said, I know. I told my mom, I said, we don't need any pets. We've had pets when we had our own home in Kentucky, and when we moved into a rental place, I said no pets. We both decided that. Our landlord had pets. We could go out on the front porch, pet all the cats, puppy dogs we wanted to pet.
Yeah.
Feed them, buy them treats, whatever. But we didn't have to do the vet bills, didn't have to do nothing else. And they wasn't in the house. I
got two little dogs. Don't get me wrong, I love my dogs, but when these ones are gone, I told my wife, I enjoy other people's pets so much more. It's like grandkids. You get to love them up and send them home.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Joe Bait and Tackle Outdoors. He said he snagged Florida Flash.
Linda Peterson said she did too.
Thank y'all so much. Yeah, he's got a great channel. He really does.
I don't have a lot of content. I've been real busy, but I'm planning on doing a little more fishing and stuff and making some different videos. And my wife, I've been helping my wife. We went on a 12-day trip from here to Texas and down into Florida and then back up to Indiana. That one in Gatlinburg where the bear was at. We stopped in Gatlinburg for a day and 2 days, and we were walking to our hotel, and it come right across the road from us.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I had to video it. I had my camera out, my phone out, so I was video recording them. You're supposed to stand still and not move. My wife took off like a bat out of hell, left me standing there, and
she's like, "If it's gonna get somebody, it's gonna get you first, because I'm gone."
Well, it wasn't gonna get. Luckily, some lady jumps out of her car. She actually ran up. You couldn't see her. She's off to the side, and she was probably 20 yards from that bear. So I told my wife, I got in there, I said, she's going to eat anybody. It's going to eat that lady that's closer.
I'm saying. But it's like, hey, fast food.
She couldn't believe I was doing it. I was like, well, I just went still because I figured you're not supposed to move. But, well, if I'm going to stand here, I might as well video it. It's going to eat me. And I hid behind that tiny little bush, and then I realized this isn't working. It turned its head, and I was gone.
I'm going, as far as your content, and all that, I'm going to tell you like I tell her and everybody else. Just be and do you.
Yeah.
People are tired of Hollywood. They want real life, real people, real life, real events, real situations, real stuff.
That's it.
Yep. And that's my wife's channel. She decided to start a channel. She works with me, but she's at home a lot, and we have to travel quite a bit. So she's just doing Carmen's Adventures, and she does art and started doing woodworking. And then this trip, I've been editing a bunch of videos for her. She did like 100 different videos on this trip. She's just going Carmen's Adventures and just kind of show what we do around the country and little stuff. And it's she wants to do stuff that people can relate to. We go on a lot of cheap vacations, stuff that people don't have a lot of money. There's a lot of stuff you can do for free that we do a lot of. And so she wants to kind of bring that to people.
Oh, great.
There you go.
I'll check that channel out, definitely.
Eventually, she'll put it up. She got 1 subscriber. That's just me because she's got no content yet.
Right.
we got my sister-in-law here from Texas for another 5 or 6 days, and now she's got all the videos on her computer. She just has to start putting them all together, and she's going to learn how to edit better. And you can look at my videos. You can tell I'm not a hi-fi or fancy editing and all that crap. I just put it together what it is. And
yeah. I don't know what editing software you use. I can recommend 2 that both of them are free, or you can pay for them. It's up to you.
Okay.
One is Crazy Movie Maker 2.
Okay, I haven't heard of that one.
That's the one I did the majority of my earlier videos on, that, and the one that came on YouTube, or not YouTube, but once it came on my computer. But once I found Crazy Movie Maker 2, I started using it, and then I started using Canva. I heard a lot of people talking about Canva, and all of my new videos with the new intro, with the blue intro, have been made on Canva, and I really like it. It's really nice.
I've used Canva for my thumbnails, but I didn't realize you could actually make movies until the other day. I've been using Cyberlink Pro. It's a little difficult, so another reason too. I'm glad my wife's got a video channel. She's very smart with computers, so she'll learn all this stuff on these things, and then she can teach me how to do it.
That's
her do it for me.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, when she gets video content up and stuff, let me know. Holler at me somewhere and just say, "Hey, she's up. This is the channel," and I'll go check it out. Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, she'd appreciate that. I tell her, I said, "You'll do better than I will." She's a lot nicer. I said, "You're better to look at too."
That's just like Piggy with me.
Yeah. But that's why she does both channels. Both channels are hers. I just do a little content. I don't want to have to mess with all that stuff. Now.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, I've got an associate's in computer engineering and electronics, but I don't want to know anymore.
Yeah. That's what a lot of people don't understand. We have Piggy's Piddles with Piggy.
Yeah, I just subscribed to that.
Yeah, but it's actually my channel because it's under my name. And stuff. Yeah, it's a sub channel to my main channel, Alyne Welcome to My Kitchen. I don't know how the YouTube does that, but they put it on the same account. And but he does the content, I do all the videoing, the editing, everything. Choose all the music for it. He don't know what's on it until he watches it on when it comes out. That's it.
That's it.
I would love to do that. See, now that's the way to do it, because you can go out, have fun making the videos, and then she does all the hard work.
Yeah. And
bingo.
And that's it. I put out videos. I'll have videos coming out 7 days a week, technically. And sometimes I have 2 coming out some days. But
wow.
Well, on like on Sundays, but every other Sunday, I have Sunday snippets and I have a Piggy's Piddles. And then sometimes we do the little shorts that we do. And then I have my mail calls, and it just depends on what day I do my mail call and it comes out. But I enjoy it. I do. And I think your wife's going to enjoy it.
I think she will too, because she likes to piddle around with stuff and and the computers and stuff. But she used to kind of make fun of me a little bit when I was doing it. We take camera out and stuff, and because I'm bad with computers, and I suppose you're taking your camera doing that. Now we go on this vacation and you got a camera, so I'm like, what? It wasn't that good when I was doing it, but when you're doing it, it's fun. She's like, yeah, because
her on it now.
Yeah, so she can video you doing stuff, or you can video her doing stuff, and
that's what I told her. I said, she makes me video her. I said, it's a lot easier when you've got somebody behind the camera for you.
Yes.
And I did. Some of them were a little shaky, so she ended up getting a couple of those little handheld things where it moves so your camera doesn't move.
Yeah.
So I thought they were real expensive. It was like $60 for a little gimbal thing, I think she called it.
Yeah, that's what they're called, gimbals. I remember we used to watch it was Chance's Mobile Homes, I think is what it was. I don't know what he changed the name to now, but
Mobile Home World or something like that.
Yeah, he changed to Mobile Home World. But anyway, he'd go through and he'd tour mobile homes and tiny homes and things like that on mobile home lots. And he showed his gimbal with his camera in it, so it steadied his camera. And it was really nice. But I hadn't seen his videos in a while. I don't know why.
But just tell your wife, remember what I told you. Just be and do you. People will either like you or not. And don't sweat those who don't.
Bye, Gary. Have a good evening.
Well, I told her, she's worried about, this didn't sound that good or that didn't sound, honey. I said, you're going to get better as you go. You just got to put some content out there and people like it. And then, as you get better, people will share it out, or the algorithms, YouTube will pick them. And it's just finding out what people want to watch. I don't really care. I just like to make them. It's fun.
Yeah.
And people watch them, they watch them. But, you know, I've only got 38 videos in a year and, I don't know, 2 or 3 months. But as I get more time, I can make some more. But
yeah,
that's why I say just be and do you. People will either like it or not.
That's it.
You know, you put out what you do, your life, what's happening with you.
As long as you're having fun with it, it doesn't matter. And that's what I told Piggy. I said, well, if nobody watches it, what I make, at least I will have a video library of my recipes.
That's exactly what I was telling my wife. I said, you know, I make these videos and I'll have these for the rest of my life. I did my favorite one I did of all of them was I took my 98-year-old grandpa. Now I took him now 97 years old, fishing at my cousin's pond, just for the family. Not very many of my cousins and stuff visit my grandparents anymore, and there's 79 of us. And so I was kind of one of those. He tells all these war stories and stuff, that World War II and Depression, and he's told me stuff he's never told my grandma. So I just wanted people to kind of see some of his stories, and at the end of it was perfect because not only did he catch the biggest fish bluegill he's ever caught in his life, but he said, you know, I wouldn't be fishing right now if it wasn't for this guy right here. He takes pretty good care of me. I'm like, you know, here, family, check this out. You know? I shouldn't have been like that, but it's just, you know, it's one of those things. You got your grandparents are a phone call away. Call them.
Yeah, I miss my grandmother, my grandfather both. My grandmother passed away when I was 7 in 1977, and my grandfather passed away April 17th of 1997, and I didn't meet him until April of 1987.
You know, he can make a channel just off his grandpa's old story.
Yeah.
Oh, I know it. I have been sitting in that boat listening to these stories over the last eight years or so, and kept thinking, man, I wish I would have been able to record this stuff. And now that he can't fish as much, and I do start doing this stuff, I can't record it because he's not coming out. And he doesn't feel comfortable sitting a camera up in his living room when we're sitting there talking. We did get him to start writing stuff down because he was a preacher for, when he's 50 until he was 9, retired at full time at 88, and at 95 was his last sermon.
So, hi, Fluff. Hi, Nets. Welcome in, y'all.
So he can definitely write.
Yeah, my grandfather, like I said, he used to tell me stories all the time. Once I got to meet him, and he'd talk about growing up, and he'd talk about how his daddy grew tobacco and make tobacco twists and hang them up in the barn, and he'd count them every day. And he said, when I was little, he said, I had some friends come over, and I told him, you leave my daddy's tobacco alone because he counts that stuff every day. Well, they took a couple twists of his tobacco.
Oh, no.
And my granddaddy paid the price for it out behind the woodshed. And, you know, then he talked to him about growing up. He had 2 older sisters. Well, he had 3 older sisters because he was the baby. And he said that he had a blind sister. She was the youngest girl. Said every time she'd go out of the house, this old rooster would flog her. And they'd beat him off of her, say, leave her alone, you know, go on. And Papa told his daddy one day, he said, that old rooster flogs Jim again, I'm going to beat him. I'm going to kill him. We're going to have dumplings for supper. His daddy come home. That's his daddy's favorite rooster. His daddy come home and didn't see his rooster, called for him, didn't see him. He went in the house and saw him cooking. The oldest girl was cooking. He said, what's for supper? She said, chicken and dumplings and fried chicken. Where'd you get the chicken? John said, Jay killed that old rooster out there. It flogged sister up something bad. And he went out and killed it and plucked it. Now we having supper. He didn't say nothing to him because he'd done been warned.
Yeah. Nothing he can do about it.
Yeah, that's the kind of things, you know, my granddaddy would tell me about. And it just, I remember, you know, you talking about your granddad, that made me remember mine. And I'm just, you know, I love the stories. I love just talking to older people.
Mm-hmm. Just sit back and listen.
Yes.
You know? And like you talking about that, your grandpa. My grandpa told me, I think he was 6 years old. They were farmers, and him and his friend got brand new ball caps. So they ran out to the field. They just plowed it. They planted those ball caps to grow more ball caps. Went home, told his dad, and he came home that night and he said, "You idiots! You get back out there and find that you can't grow ball caps. Well, they had a deluge that night. He said they dug for 3 days and never found them ball caps.
Oh, no.
But he said, we were just sure we were going to have more ball caps in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. If not a ball cap, at least a baseball bat and glove to go with it, you know?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, man.
So, but anyhow, I got to get going here. I got to make some dinner for the wife, and I just figured I'd stop in and say hi. I wanted to say hi to you in person, and I love your channel. Especially I watch you cooking. A lot of time, most of the time, I watch on my TV, and I happen to have my phone sitting here, and the TV was going. I shut TV off, and I thought, well, I'll just pop in here real quick.
Well, thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah.
Good evening. God bless y'all.
Yeah, and like I said, I'll be doing this once a month, so anytime you want to come in and chat, and I'm on there.
I'll stop in again.
All right. Thank you,
All
Eric.
right.
Bye. Let's see. All right. Y'all, this has been fun. I'm sorry if I missed any comments, but I just have fun talking. Yeah, Next Speed Vlog is in here.
Next Speed Vlog 21, all that fluff and stuff.
Yes.
Anybody else with my missed?
Well, y'all,
Don't look like it.
I'm going to drop that link again for anybody that wants it.
Who wants to be next? Look, you want to come up? Next Speed Vlog?
Anybody that wants to come up is welcome. I just have one rule on this, is that I only have one guest up at a time, because that's all I can focus on, y'all. And anything else, I just need to know who you are when you come in my basement there. But everybody's welcome. So far tonight, I've had 3 guests. I've been blessed.
That's in line with the channel name. Welcome to our kitchen.
Yeah, welcome to my kitchen. I'm not in my kitchen. Maybe on this segment, I might need to be in my kitchen. I can welcome y'all into my kitchen.
Right.
That's a thought, y'all, because I'm enjoying this.
Getting to meet folks, talk to folks.
Yeah, that's what it's all about for me, y'all, sharing out other people's channels. And, because there might be some people that hadn't seen their channel, don't know anything about them. And
you'd be missing out on some great people.
That's it right there. And, y'all, anybody don't have, if there's anybody in here that don't have anyone, just let me do this right here really quickly.
Joy's still in there. Miss Joy, are you still hanging out with us?
Because, again, everybody's welcome in here. Y'all know that. I'm looking at my other computer if you wonder what I'm doing. I'm taking care of a little business here, y'all. Taking care of, getting some things taken care of. Oopsies, hit the wrong button. But again, anybody wants to come on up, y'all welcome. And until somebody joins me. Yep, Joy's in here. There she is. I heard her say yes.
I see that.
We're going to do us another trivia question.
I'm kind of surprised she hadn't snagged that link.
Hey, I'd be happy for Mr. Scott to come up. He's welcome.
Yep.
Miss Joy's welcome. Anybody in chat's welcome. Okay. Here's a good trivia question for you, folks. 1 ostrich egg is equal to how many chicken eggs?
I used to know that one. Emphasis on the used to.
Used to. So, yeah, that's our trivia question right now. 1 ostrich egg is the equivalent of how many chicken eggs? And it looks like it's after 8 o'clock, y'all. That's fine. I'm having fun. Anybody else wants to come up, we can have fun.
Well, got 9, 6, 24.
24. Who did 24?
Poppy, good roll.
Yep, Poppy's right. It is 24. So Joy had 9, Anna had 6, Judy had 1 dozen. All that fluff said 5. Marion said 4. But Poppy was right with 24. It's the equivalent of 2 dozen chicken eggs.
Now, Fluff, I'm a little disappointed. I figured you'd know that one. You from down there.
Ostriches are, the emus are full-blown country. Surely you'll come up and join me on chat, on panel.
Fluff, I just had to give you a hard time.
I know I just dropped that link, but I'm going to drop that link again in case. There we go. Yeah, again, I'm doing having my guest up on panel. Anybody wants to pop up, just click that link. And we'll bring you up. As long as I know who you are. Fluff says, yeah, but they don't need ostrich eggs.
Well, Fluff, like I said, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah, that's what I was fixing to say, Fluff. Y'all have emus. Y'all don't have ostriches.
All right, well, where's ostriches from? Africa?
Ostriches are on the continent of Africa, yes, I think.
Okay. Sorry, Fluff, wrong continent.
Okay, Pooch.
You got a phone, don't you?
That's fine. Oh, man. Y'all have had fun tonight. I truly have.
What you out there doing, Pooch?
Y'all, I got a video coming up tomorrow, my Sunday snippets. I told on the video at the beginning of it, I said, I didn't know if it's going to be a snippet or a longit, and it turned out to be a little bit of a longit, but it's worth the watch. It's called Thank You. And then Monday, I've got, y'all, I got a guest in the house.
Oh, who got?
Hi, Miss Fluff. Oh, I'm glad you joined me.
We just woke up.
Pretty lady.
What we doing, Miss Fluff? Oh, I like
Having a coffee.
Having a coffee. Well, I got ice water. It's too late and too hot for coffee for me.
I think that's your fella in there.
Yeah, he just bolted.
He said he don't want to be on camera. Oh man,
don't go kicking stuff over now.
So how's Miss Fluff doing today?
Freezing. It's cold here. We've only just woken up Sunday morning. So yeah, I'm dressed for the occasion.
Hey, gotta stay warm.
Yeah.
I know that.
Now it's winter time down there for y'all right now, ain't it?
It's usually always summertime here in the Whitsundays, but gee, winter hit us pretty hard and fast this year, so we don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'll tell you, it's the summertime here. It's not as hot as it normally is. Now this is my baby Gray. He got to come up and say hi.
Hello. G'day. G'day, pussy.
So I'm just a staring. He's my only tomcat from the litters that my cat had.
Okay.
That we have left. We had 2 Toms. One died, and we got him left. But that's my Gray. So what's Fluff got going on today?
Probably not a lot. We bit the bullet yesterday and went and purchased a brand new car.
Ooh.
So,
okay.
so we've slept in and we're discussing it and we're excited and we're nervous and like everything that comes along with having a new car. So yeah, so we said we're gonna have to bite the bullet and literally be poor for a couple of years until we get back up where we need to be. But we haven't been doing much.
Yeah, we bought one. It wasn't a new car. It was a new to us car. It was a 2015 model. Bought it 2.5 years ago. We've got 1 year left to pay on it. Yep. And once that's paid off, we'll have quite a bit more money to put to the till and pay off other things and do. So I definitely understand about buying a new car. I understand about buying a brand new car. Yeah. I've done that one time. No.
What kind of car y'all looking at?
Yeah. He said, "What kind of car did you get?"
Toyota. A CHR.
What?
So it's a all-wheel, little like 4-wheel drive.
Okay. Yeah. A Toyota CHR.
Yeah. You have to Google it.
Okay.
Yeah. Biggie going to Google it here in a little bit for definitely sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We have to wait. Listen to this. We have to wait 6 to 8 months to get it.
6 to 8 months.
Yeah. Yeah. Gone are the days now in Australia that you walk in and you purchase a brand new car, drive it off the lot. So they build them these days.
Yeah.
So 6 to 8 month waiting on it because it is a brand new car and we put extras on it that we wanted, for our conditions up here.
Right.
And so it's crazy. So at the beginning of the year, I found out this information that it takes 6 to 8 months. So I thought, oh, well, I won't worry about it now. It's the beginning of the year. I'll go in 6 months' time and buy it then.
Yeah.
And she said, no, unfortunately, they build them to make these days that's how they do it in Australia. I'm not sure how they do it in everyone else's neck of the woods. So
here, I think they mass produce. It's just,
yeah. So, this is a brand new one. So it takes so many months in quarantine or whatever because they come from Japan.
Right.
So, yeah. So, oh, well, it is what it is. So, that's how it goes.
Yeah, we get Toyotas here. We get them locally made because where we live, they have a Toyota plant in Chattanooga, just north of us, and they mass produce them there.
Yeah.
And sell them out to Toyota dealers. But the place we got our car from, like I said, it was a used vehicle. I ordered it online. I saw it online, had never seen it, and I had the option to buy it when they got here. They drove it to our driveway.
Nice.
And dropped off. We got the opportunity to drive it or to test drive it if we wanted to, whatever, look at it. We didn't have to purchase it. They would have driven it back to the lot.
They left without it.
But they left without it. We fixed all the paperwork and everything. And they brought it right to me. I didn't have to go anywhere. And that was, like I said, I think that was January 2020 when we got it. So it was when you had to have restrictions on where you could go, what you do, and everything else. So I just said, well, bring it to my house, drop it off my driveway. We'll go there. And I love that about it.
Yeah, that's good. So I've been on holidays for the last couple of weeks. I work in the school systems here in Australia, so they've been on school holidays. So I've been on holidays for 2 weeks. Back to work tomorrow, as it's Sunday morning here already in Australia. I said to Dan just then, oh, goodness, I'm going to have to set my alarm. I don't know if I'll wake up on time.
I'll tell you, that's the one thing I don't miss is setting an alarm to get up to have to go to work.
Before I set the alarm to start the new working week, I actually checked lotto results to see if I'd won lotto so I could not have to.
Kicking in at you over here.
Yeah, Piggy, you had me thinking this morning. It's too old to get me thinking. We don't have ostriches here in Australia. We have emus. I even said to Dan, do we have ostrich here in Australia?
I kept trying to tell him it was the emus and
get
it out. And I knew.
Sorry, wrong continent.
Don't worry. We do the same. I've got a question what we have here in Australia as well. So, but I wanted to jump up and say g'day. Sorry I'm dressed for the occasion, all rugged up in my jammies. And
you're welcome in your jammies. You're welcome in your baby suit. You're welcome in your fishing gear. I don't care. You're welcome.
It's not your birthday suit.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to see Fluff in a birthday suit.
Well, we don't want to.
I don't want to scare nobody with being in my birthday suit, and I don't want to see nobody else's.
I can guarantee with hand on my heart say that you'll never see me in my birthday suit. Hand on my heart, guarantee that.
You wouldn't me either, because if I do it, I won't just scare you. I'll put you 6 foot under. I'll scare you so bad.
So, what are you up to this week? What have you got? What have you got in the pipeline?
Tomorrow I have my Sunday snippet coming out. It's a thank you video to several other channels. Monday I have my French toast video coming out. Piggy's got a video coming out tomorrow.
Because
I can't remember everything Piggy's done, so I can't remember everything he's doing.
Did that little short on them Jack stands.
Well, that was today. That come out today, Piggy. You got one where you did a video about the cars, and you got one that you did a video on the footstool. I don't think I've got that one up yet. He's done several. It's hard for me to keep track of all his.
Yeah.
But he's got one coming out Tuesday, and on Wednesday, I have a very special video coming out, and I'm going to warn everybody now, it's a little over 30 minutes long, but it's well worth it because the first 3 minutes or so of it is not cooking. It's me talking about the person the video is for. It's one of my YouTube signature dishes. And I just, I thank the world of the person, and I've already let them know it's coming out Wednesday. And it's for Mr. Scott Swift. His video will be out Wednesday. And then I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do on Friday, but then the following Sunday for my Sunday snippets, I'm doing poke salad, picking poke salad, because Piggy and I went and picked poke salad today. And then on Monday, it will be my poke salad video on cooking it.
What's a poke salad? What is a poke salad? I have no idea.
Poke salad is, well, Piggy's fixing to go get a strand to show you. But Charlie, hush. It is considered a poke weed here. It's called a weed, but it's just a tall leafy plant with a stalk. If it's not cooked right, it can make you sick, which a lot of things can. And it can be considered deadly if it's eaten wrong. And you have to pick it before you get the berries on it. But this is basically what poke is. It's, well, I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me put this on full screen for me just a second.
Yep.
If I can figure out how to, there we go. Oops. It's just leaves on a stalk. The leaves have to be cooked twice. The stalk can be fried like okra.
Okay.
And I mean, it's very good. It's just, like I said, you have to cook the leaves twice. That's what I've always been told. You boil them down, and then you fry them up with like scrambled eggs and stuff. And
they're good for if you're feeling a little clogged up. It'll take care of that.
It's like a natural laxative that you just don't
full of fiber.
Right, it's very full of fiber.
Yeah.
And it's something that my mom and my grandmother cooked, and I eat it maybe once or twice a year. I love it.
Okay.
But there's a lot of people's never heard of it. It may be just here in the United States. I don't know. But usually you can just go out in your backyard and find it growing wild.
Okay.
And for the past 5 or 6 years, I've had it. And this year I didn't have but one little bitty stalk. And my neighbor across the road here, he told me we could come down and pick some out of his yard. So I did.
Good.
I got me a little.
Nice.
Yeah. It's good to have good neighbors. It really is.
It is.
Oh, man. I'm sitting here. I know I'm missing chat, y'all. And I'm sorry. Jeff messing around. Hello. Welcome in. I'm sorry I missed you coming in. Try to get caught up a little bit here. Yeah. But I've been enjoying talking to Fluff, and I've been enjoying talking to Florida Flash, and I've enjoyed talking to Mr. Duggar and to Kickapoo Crafty Cats. Y'all, I'm just loving this.
It's good. Isn't it great?
That's
what we're doing. And, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you so much for your friendship. The people that I have met is just absolutely beautiful. A couple of years ago, I made a promise to myself that I was going to make my life beautiful and everything around it beautiful. And that was going to be my life. And I'm achieving that because the amount of people, beautiful people that I have in my life is just so overwhelming and just so beautiful. Like, it's crazy because I think that I can just jump in the car and go around to your place for a cuppa. You know what I like?
And you would be welcome.
And that's how much I love our friendship. I've got to pull it back and go, hang on, they're in another country, they're on another continent, and my real life friends, I talk about my YouTube friends, and sometimes I sound like a nut job,
That's us. Yeah, I'll be talking to people, and I was like, well, this person, who are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, they're on YouTube. We got to know them on YouTube, and that's just, I love it.
Yeah,
and
our friends are on YouTube.
Yeah. So while you're on here, tell everybody a little bit about your channel in case they don't know about your channel.
Okay, so g'day everyone, and sorry for those in the chat if I know everyone in the chat. G'day from the Whitsundays. It's freezing here at the moment. We're in our winter months, and for the record, our freezing isn't what you guys would say is freezing, but it is cold to us because I live in the tropics. So the Whitsundays is on the east coast of Australia, and it is the start of the Great Barrier Reef.
Oh.
So that is where I'm located, I am. So we're in the tropics. So when it drops 5 degrees, we freeze because we're not used to this. It's summertime all the time. We'd have a couple of weeks of cold where we have to throw on a jumper or, things like a light layer of clothing, but this year it has been cold as. So all that fluff and stuff is primarily a fishing channel. We fish a lot because that is our hobbies, and that's how I started up the channel. I just wanted to document what we do because I am my biggest fan. I watch my movies back over because I am my biggest fan. So
I watch my movies. Everybody will laugh at me because I really don't know this. I don't tell it to anybody, but I have 3 YouTube channels. I have my personal YouTube. I have 2 personal YouTube channels. One that has 1 subscriber, which is Alyne Welcome to My Kitchen. And another one that has 4 YouTube subscribers. Yeah. For 4 subscribers. And I actually subscribe to other channels under those channels because they're not, doesn't really have any content on them. And when I put up a video, I watch my video or Piggy's video, whichever it is. I watch it on Alyne Welcome to My Kitchen. I watch it on my main channel video, and I watch it on the secondary one. So I have 3 views on my video right there, and 3 likes because I like my own video. I like me.
Yeah.
And, I recommend anybody doing that if they want to have a private account that they can go into places with and whatever.
Yeah, I've got my private account.
Yeah,
I've got it, but that's as far as it goes.
Yeah.
As far as it goes, I spent 4 years in the desert being in the Marines. When I came home, anything below 75 degrees with a breeze, I'm wearing a jacket.
Yeah. That's us, Piggy. That's us here. And Australia is on school holidays, so will the tourists come up because where we're at, the Whitsundays, the Barrier Reef, so and Australia's starting to open back up again because of COVID.
Right.
So they're punching out the tourism because where I am, it's very tourism. It is, and you can just spot the ones from down south because they got their singlet and they got their shorts on, and you can spot the locals because we're getting around with jumpers and scarves and Ugg boots on. So
yeah,
you can really tell who's on holidays and that. But yeah, all that fluff and stuff is pretty much a fishing channel. I just document what we do in our life. There's a lot of things that we don't put up on the channel because Dan has asked us to keep some of our life private.
Right, I understand that definitely. I do.
So I haven't uploaded a video in a little while, but I have done a lot of lives over the school holidays. So I'll pull back from the lives now because I'm back at work now. But I'm hoping to go live at least once a week because I want to catch up with my mates. I want to say g'day. I want to see what everyone's up to because unfortunately we cannot watch everyone's video every day. I'd like to think that I can and I can get out there but sometimes it's impossible and unless when people are uploading videos or if they're going live, which I tried to do. I tried to mark it the old-fashioned way on a piece of paper so I don't miss people. But the lives have been just a way for me to jump on and say, g'day, mates, how you going? What's everyone up to? And
I love it. And I'll tell you, one of the lives you're doing where you're sharing out the other videos.
Make my mate.
Make my mate.
I love that. I love that.
Thank you. Can I get some feedback? Is that okay? Because I'm trying to be professional. I'm trying so hard and to give everyone their chance.
Yes, I love it. I mean, I don't know what everybody else thinks, but Meet My Mate is a wonderful resource actually because it helps me and Piggy find other channels. Like I subscribe to Werner's channel.
Yeah.
I like watching.
Well, it helps her. I just hop in on something that I have to like.
They're beautiful people, Alyne. Heather and Werner are beautiful people. I love ghosts. I love ghost busting. I love everything about it. I mean, who doesn't like a good ghost story? Come on, and we all love it. We all love the unknown. It's great. It's beautiful. So, but they're beautiful people. But yeah, that's just my way of saying thank you to all my mates because I have beautiful friends. I do, and I want to show everyone just who is out there, who's my mate, and And, you know, like, look at my mates. Look how great they are. Look what they can do. And look, I'm just trying to be a little bit professional. And the last live I did, I missed a lot in the chat. As you know, Alyne, it is hard to keep up with the chat.
Yes, and
do things. To do things. And I missed a lot in the chat, and I did have a little bit of negative feedback, and, you know, but we can't get to everyone. I don't see every message, and sometimes I'm pretty sure that the damn message just doesn't even come up, you know, until afterwards. But, that's just my way of just saying thank you to everyone and giving back giving back and saying, hey, you know, like, if you want to have a beautiful life like I've created, check out all these wonderful content creators.
Let me say real quick, Leica, I don't know if you're leaving or not, but if you are, have a great day, honey.
Well, she just asked Amanda.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I saw somebody tell Leica goodbye, so I wanted to tell her.
Somebody must have misunderstood what was trying to be conveyed.
Okay. Yeah.
Love, I'm going to tell you like I tell everybody, as far as being professional. People are tired of Hollywood.
Yeah.
People want real. They want real people, real stuff, real events, real situations, real crap.
Right.
So just be you and do you. And people will either like you or not like you. And if they do, great. If they don't, fine.
Yeah. Hi, Tish.
Tish
Ross is in the house.
Tish in the house?
Yes. Pretty's in the house. Yeah, we have, we call it Full Blown Country. He's the one that made my aprons for me.
Yes. Yeah, I popped over and I'm connected with him now.
Tish is his wife. Yeah.
Okay. G'day.
That's his Pretty. So I had to tell her hi.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I'm actually going. I just want to jump up and say g'day and thank you for the time that you've given me. This is great and beautiful. It's past 10 o'clock. It's Sunday. I know it's Sunday, but I think Dan would like some bacon and eggs, fried tomatoes, some mushrooms.
Oh, I would too. Yeah. Yeah, I would say I'd be over for breakfast, but, it might be
next week.
Next week, whatever. So, but it does sound good. I understand. I thank you for coming up and joining me.
Thank you for having me. It's been great.
Yeah, we love. So
next time I'll make sure that I'm dressed for the occasion.
Well, I plan on doing this once a month. I'm going to try to do it either the first or second Saturday of the month.
Yep.
And that way, like I said, somebody can spend the whole time up with me, or they can just spend a short amount of time talking about whatever they want to talk about. And I love this. It's allowed, and it's like I said, one at a time for me, because that way I can focus on that one person.
Yeah.
And what they want to talk about. And I don't have to worry about, missing something, but I'm missing chat. But, I kept going back and trying to catch up on that. But
I've been in lives where there's like 4 people and it's just too much because we're all talking over each other. The chats talk and we're trying to talk and keep the chat entertained. And it was just like a hot mess. It was. So I think having one person up on the panel is plenty for me as well.
Okay. Fluff, Leica wanted me to tell you this, said, Alyne, can you tell? She said hot and stuff. So I'm assuming she's saying you're hot stuff. That I go to Sydney on Wednesday. She is a airline stewardess.
Oh.
And she says, I'm an expert on kangaroos. Ha ha.
Oh, she probably won't see any in Sydney unless she goes to a zoo. They don't, on the contrary to what everyone thinks, kangaroos do not jump up the main street of our town. Well, not my town. Some towns they would if they're outback towns.
That's what I started to say. Most of the kangaroos I've seen on videos have been from the outback part of Australia.
Country, that'd be great.
Yeah, so, I don't know a lot about Australia, only what I've seen on different shows like Steve Irwin, the Crocodile Hunter, and I've watched several other documentaries, and I love the country. That if I ever in my life get to go to another country, I have 2 that I want to go to for sure. And one is Australia and one is Scotland.
Oh,
and Scotland simply because I have ancestors from there and I will be going back to my Celtic roots. But I would love to go to Australia. It's just that's something I've wanted to do since I was a kid. It's just exotic for me. I don't know.
if you ever make it over here, you know you have to look up your mate.
Oh,
Fluff.
I would definitely let you know if I ever make it there. I'd be dropping like, "Hey, Fluff, I'm on my way."
I just love hearing y'all talk because you don't sound like me.
Piggy, don't nobody sound like you.
Yeah, a lot of people ask me if we go to Australia, what's 3 things that we must do?
Yeah.
And I do say to them, well, you got to go to Sydney. You got it, Sydney.
Yes.
Go see Sydney. Then you got to come up to the Whitsundays to the Great Barrier Reef. You've got to see the Great Barrier Reef, guys.
Definitely.
We're not going to have it for much longer, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Global warming and what we do here and just our footprint on the Great Barrier Reef is just, come and see it before it goes, guys. Come on. And the last place I say to go and check out, that would be Uluru. So that's in the Northern Territory. That's Ayers Rock.
Ayers Rock. I was trying to think of the name of that. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's the 3 that I suggest. Sydney, you have to go to the Big Smoke. It's our oldest city in Australia.
I love
it. Remember, Australia's only 200 years old. We're not that old. So you go to Sydney, then you come up here to the Great Barrier Reef to me, and then fly over to the Territory and go and see Uluru.
And I would have to go to Perth if I went to Australia, simply because of Paula McKenna, who is a dear friend of ours for several years now.
Yep.
And I would have to visit with her. So, if I ever get to go, I know now where I will be going. I've got 4 places.
Yeah, well, Perth is the other side of. So I'm on the east coast of Australia, and Perth's over on the west coast. And
I just have to go all around Australia. Just make a whole big old trip.
Another one too that I like to watch called Mark Makes.
Yeah.
Where?
Mark Makes. He is a YouTube channel from Australia.
Oh, okay.
He a carpenter, or he makes everything.
He's an engineer of some sort, but he makes all sorts of little projects, mainly for his little girls.
Yep.
But he makes all sorts of interesting little projects. He restored some type of old child scooter that he had to look back from the factory how it was supposed to originally look, and he had to actually remake some of the parts himself, and the job he done on it was nothing short of artwork.
Nice.
Yeah.
So if you want to check him out, he puts one out usually about every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you might want to check him out because he's an Aussie just like you.
He's got a really good channel. I've watched him.
And he is really good.
Yeah.
I'll have to go and check him out.
Yeah. I'll try to, I'll get the link and I'll share it out. And next time I'm in one of your lives, I'll get that link and I'll bring it out. That way you'll have it. And
that's great.
Yeah, he's a great channel. Hey, Treasure Hunter, I'm not ignoring you, I promise.
Yes, and nor am I. If there's anyone in the chat that I know, g'day everyone. But as I said, I'm going to go now. I've got to get this day started. Back at work tomorrow. The work week starts again tomorrow. So,
hang on, I'll have a link.
Oh, Piggy said he'd hang out and said, hang on, he'd have a link. I guess he's going to put it in here. But you had a question for you.
Last year in Australia near you at Fluff and Stuff. Rightio. So, no, we were very, very fortunate not to be affected by the fires. That was more down south.
Okay.
So, yeah, we were pretty lucky. But, yeah, it was only probably 18 months ago. It was something like 60% of Australia was on fire. So,
yeah.
Just to put it into perspective, if I was to fly over to Perth, it would be a 7-hour flight.
Oh, wow.
If I was to get in my car and drive from where I am, drive over to Perth, I'm looking at about 7 days drive.
Oh, my goodness.
Just to put into perspective just how big Australia is. Australia is huge, everyone. It is huge.
Yeah, because pretty much driving cross country here, it only take us from one side of the country to the other. You can drive in 3 days.
It can be done in 3 days.
Yeah.
It can be done in 48 hours.
Yeah.
You go straight.
Yeah. But yeah, Piggy shared that link to Mark's Makes for you. I think I forgot to
It's up on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah. but it's in there, and I have him share it again throughout. But yeah, he's a good channel, and might be something some others that would like to check out. We're trying to help everybody that we can. That's all I know.
Yeah, I like Mark.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to sign out now. Have a great week, everyone. I'll see you all around.
I'll see you later, Fluff. You have a great day, hon.
You too. Bye-bye, Piggy.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, y'all, I'm sorry I missed comments. I'm not ignoring anybody, I promise. Yeah. Okay, we got. There's Judy, Treasure Hunter. I'm just going back through comments, y'all, making sure I haven't missed anybody. I know I've missed everybody. I've missed comments, and I apologize for that ahead of time.
Hey, it is what it is, folks. If you're doing these stuff on the screen, you can't keep up with comments.
That's cool right there, Leica.
What's that?
She said in 2019 she was lucky enough to see live in Sydney former Little River Band's leaders, Air Supply and Tommy Emmanuel in concert.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Well, y'all, it's got 15 minutes, and I'm going to go off at 9. Beth Cornett, welcome in. I'm sorry, Beth. I did not see you enter. I apologize. And y'all, I've got another trivia question for us real quick, and then I'll drop the link in case anybody else wants to come up.
Howdy, Beth.
If I can read this thing.
We'll eventually have to get you a much bigger monitor.
Oh, probably. What is the most popular cereal? Now, the Weird Facts and Trivia did not say where it was the most popular cereal. I'm assuming in the United States. But it says, what is the most popular cereal? Oh, you're welcome, Anna. I saw you make the question, said, why am I blue? And I was like, I didn't understand at first because then I remembered.
Right.
Gotcha.
Why, Leica?
Piggies.
Does Piggy deal too much?
Nautilus, not Fruit Loops. Ah, Judy, but what kind of Cheerios?
Uh-huh. Bet it has something to do with these.
And I have to admit, I mean, I'm a big Cheerios fan myself. I love Cheerios. But it's on my Cheerios. Yeah. Cheerios is the answer, but it says it's Honey Nut Cheerios.
I knew it had something to do with these.
That was me, Anna. I was kind of in shock first time I saw it, Little Blue Ranch by my name too. But there's more than one reason I do that. Main one being y'all are my family.
Y'all are people we know to be legit.
Yeah. And as I get to know more and more people.
That's not to diss anybody else that ain't got one yet.
Because there may be a day that those that don't got one will get one.
Just use one. I don't see one by Judy or Beth. I don't know too much about them, but I've heard their names.
Yeah, Judy's been with me for a while. I'm thanking you for telling me this because sometimes I don't know.
Why'd you wake up moody, Leica? I'm glad you're feeling better now, though.
And I'll go ahead and do this one right here. All right, we got them done. Oh, man. Honey Nut Cheerios, that was it. Oh, you're welcome, Leica. Anna and the Grape Nuts was my mama's favorite cereal. She loved that stuff. Okay, y'all, I'm going to drop my link one more time. And I'm going to stay on for probably about another 14 minutes. Try to go off about 9. If anybody wants to join me, y'all are welcome to. If you don't, that's fine too. I thank everybody that already has.
We love you too, Anna.
Most definitely. everybody in here, I consider you family.
Like that's only because you ain't able to be right there with him. Because trust me, if you was right there with him, I don't think there'd be too much complaining going on.
All right, Piggy. Oh, yeah. I am just... This heat's made me tired, but I've been hearing thunder, so we may be getting some rain. We got some rain yesterday.
And like if y'all are in as much communication as I think y'all are, you might already know what I think about all that, so you're welcome.
Oh, hey. Y'all, I just want to thank everybody for coming in tonight, and I want to thank everybody that's been on panel with me. I didn't know how this was going to work out. Didn't know if anybody would even come up. But I have been truly blessed with everybody that comes into my lives every Saturday, showing an interest in me and Piggy. And y'all just don't know how blessed I feel tonight, being able to talk to everyone face to face and in chat. And like I said, I know I've missed some chats, and I apologize for that. And
worked out perfectly. What? Oh, she got a wrench. Okay.
Yeah, worked out perfectly. Yeah, T's got a wrench. This is great. Well, thank you, Poppy. I thank y'all so much.
Yeah, this gives her more to do than just sit around listening to the pig and go, look it.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be raining here, Treasure Hunter. It really does.
Yeah, we got some boomage going on.
Uh-oh. Y'all, guess who's in the house?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Good.
I can hear you.
Good, brother.
Hey, Piggy, how are y'all?
All right, Piggy, come say hi to your brother. We're doing good. I'm glad you got to come in tonight.
Oh, I was hoping I could, and I don't know if y'all can tell in the background, but it looks like we got a little bit of rain coming, I hope.
Well, I hope y'all do too.
Yeah, lightning and all of that, because, boy, we need it. It's toast down here.
Yeah. But, you're always showing off your refrigerator with your stickers. I got 2 new stickers.
Oh, yeah.
I got one from a lady called the Bandit Frogster, and I got her last 2 stickers.
Oh, cool.
And I got one from Some Old Man Outdoors. And he sent me 3 stickers.
That's awesome. I'm hoping I can get some more stickers so I can put some up on the old shop fridge.
Yeah.
Bravo.
There's Piggy.
There's the Piggy.
How are you, sir?
Ooga booga.
But yeah, we're out here and it's just hotter than fire. Hopefully that rain's going to come in and dump a few inches on us. And Pretty and I were out running the roads today a little bit, and I'm thinking possibly tomorrow we'll have us a Pretty and Pooch live.
Hey, we'll be there.
Y'all ain't out there doing a Bonnie and Clyde, are you?
Oh no, we had
music and more.
We had a bunch of errands to run, so that's kind of what we were doing.
We understand about the errands. We do that when we have to.
Yeah, and it's so hot, it's just hard to stay outside very long. It'll kill you.
It will. It is something else.
Right?
Used to, it didn't matter if it was 110 degrees. I could be outside barefooted walking around on hot pavement. Didn't bother me. I was a kid.
Yeah. I heard that Kickapoo Crafty Cat was on with you a little bit earlier.
She was my first guest on panel.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. And then I had Mr. Duggar Fishing, and then Florida Flash come up, and then all that fluffing stuff. And now I get to end out my evening with my brother Pooch.
Well, I was just glad to be able to hook in there with you. I was watching my phone because I am using the phone. The battery's kind of a little bit low, but
I understand.
I wanted to get in there at least and say howdy to everybody and be on it. You know what? I'm probably going to have to do this too, where I can pull up guests on mine as well.
Yeah. And, it actually turned out easier than I thought on how to do that.
I
clicked on that invite little icon down at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
And I copied. It says copy and paste. Got a big blue button that says copy and paste, and I did that. And then I pulled up my YouTube screen. I made sure my YouTube screen and my StreamYard are on the same. Well, they're both up.
Yeah.
But I make sure I muted my YouTube, and I just go back to my YouTube screen and paste it on there.
Okay.
And it's easy. It was easy enough to just paste it in comments, send it,
and there it is.
Yeah, that was there, and whoever wants to come up could come up. Like I said, I kept mine to one, simply because I can't concentrate on more than one person at a time.
Oh no, you know, I'm learning this too, and it's hard to kind of keep track of even the chats going by. But
yeah,
I need to learn the little wheel, or when you've got something to give away.
Okay, that is an actual app. It's called Giveaway Tool by StreamYard. You can actually Google that.
Okay.
StreamYard Giveaway Tool.
Well, you know, I know I'm getting up to that 250. I'm not sure how far off I am, but when it comes sometime afterwards, I'll be having me a giveaway too to thank everybody that's joined and a part of the family.
But yeah, and it's really easy to do because follow the instructions on it. You have to. And Piggy talked to me about doing this, and what I might do is do a short video on linking it to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've had people tell me how to do it, and I've actually watched some things, but it was kind of confusing, and I actually figured out how to do it. So what I'll probably do is do a short video, and if I do, I'll send that to you.
Okay,
and,
great.
Show you how I do it. I'm not the best at everything, but
give them a foundation to work with.
Yeah,
yeah.
All the help in the world, if it'll help a little bit, that's all that matters.
Right. Well, any help is all that matters, and I would appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to being able to do that. So
I saw that lightning.
Yeah.
We saw lightning.
And I'm telling you, compared to the way it's felt out here this past week, and this little bit of a breeze is blowing feels good. So I'm hoping we get some rain.
Yeah. We had some yesterday. Had a few little thunder boomers. Hey, Johnny Small Pepper, welcome in. And now we got a few little thunder boomers now going on. And I think it rained earlier. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm hearing it as well. But I don't know if somebody else wants to jump in with you, but I definitely wanted to get in there with you, Alyne, and I appreciate you letting me in. And we'll see what happens tomorrow if Pretty and Pooch go live.
Well, we'll be there, and we'll be in chat for you. And
yes,
as far as
ma'am.
emails coming in, this is going to end it for tonight. You're my last guest because I'm going to go off here in about 6 minutes.
Gotcha.
And what I may do is ask one last trivia question and see what we do for the last 6 minutes.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I love you and Piggy, two of my favorite people. And remember, everybody needs a friend named Pooch.
They
do.
Call me Pooch. They do. Everybody needs a friend named Pooch.
Booga, booga.
We love you, Pooch.
Love y'all too. Talk to y'all soon.
All right.
Bye.
Hush, Charlie. Hush, Charlie. All right, y'all. Oh, I thank everybody that's come up. Oh, me. Oh. We're going to. And for everybody that's leaving or has left, thank y'all for staying in and thank y'all for coming in. Oh, my Johnny, you're funny. Oh, here we go. This item can have meat from 100 different cows. What is it?
What?
This item. It's an item.
It's an item.
Can have meat from 100 different cows.
Not a clue.
Oh, my. We'll see if anybody knows the answer to that last trivia question. If not, I'll give it right before I go off. Oh, thank you, Johnny. That's so sweet. That's a good answer, Poppy, but no, it's not a butcher. It's an actual item. It has the meat of it says it has the meat of 100 different cows.
Miss Cornett says mincemeat pie.
And I would say yes and no on that because it is the mincemeat. Michelle is right in the fact that it is a fast food burger. It doesn't matter what kind of fast food burger it is. A fast food burger has the meat of 100 cows in it.
Well, I understand it, Michelle. McDonald's doesn't exactly use beef.
Linda Peterson, I don't know if bologna does or not, but I like me some bologna, y'all.
Jeff said a hot dog.
No, I like hot dogs too, but y'all, it's, Michelle got it with, or It's All Mine got it with basically fast food burger. And I had heard that before, somebody saying that anytime you're eating a burger from a fast food place, it has meat of right around 100 different cows in it because you don't know where they're from or whatever. Yeah, I mean, you get local meats and stuff. It usually or tends to come from one cow or two cows because your local butcher or your local meat counter in your grocery stores tend to use the scraps from what they're cutting up off the side of beef that they use. So, yeah, it's. And I rarely ever eat out for hamburgers anymore. I think the last time Piggy and I ate a hamburger at a fast food place was last year sometime. We just don't do it no more. But, yeah, it's something else. I would agree. It probably is. I'm not going to say it ain't because they can't classify it as hamburger. And
Linda Peterson, let me put it this way. They did a raid on some of their warehouses once. And,
I'm sorry, Treasure.
Horse meat or beef. It was human flesh.
Oh, that's nasty. I'm sorry, Treasure Hunter. You said you're in North Alabama. I was born and raised in North Alabama, Treasure Hunter. I was born in Jackson County, Alabama, lived in Paint Rock, Alabama, which is still in Jackson County. Then I lived in Huntsville, Alabama for 6 months, and then I moved to Morgan County, Alabama, and lived there for 9 years, something like that. And from there I moved to Kentucky, and then when I moved back to Alabama, I moved to a little town called Mentone right outside of Fort Payne. So Piggy's on a rant. Yeah, Piggy's on a rant, Johnny. He don't like that fast food stuff, if he can help it.
Are you saying goodnight?
Oh, thank you, Leica. You have a good evening, sweetheart. Yeah, because I'm fixing to be getting off here in about a minute.
All right, well, you go get in contact with that fella and get feeling better.
And I want to thank everybody that has joined me tonight. I want to thank everybody that's come up on panel. And remember, I'm going to be doing this now once a month. And you never know, I might change it to twice a month if I like it well enough.
And Leica, when you do, be sure to tell Piggy said,
Y'all, that beeping's my phone. It says it's time for my vitamins. So I guess it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to call it an evening, y'all. Have a great day.
Why don't you delete Treasure Hunter's message?
And the truck stop headed to Minnesota in the morning. Okay.
Treasure Hunter got his messages deleted.
If she might have done it by accident, I'm sorry. I'll make sure that don't happen anymore.
You're welcome, old folks.
I'm going to add that. And let's see.
I'll stick with my heat down here because it gets cold enough in the wintertime here, and it's cooler up there. You don't get as much summer.
That won't happen anymore, Treasure Hunter. I'm sorry. It was an accident, I'm pretty sure.
It'd be all right, like it. Accidents happen.
That's fine. Accidents happen everywhere. I mean, and that's one of the reasons why all of my regulars that come in here all the time, I'm trying to make sure they're all moderators so it doesn't happen to them. But I want to thank y'all again for watching, everybody for being here. You know, again, I'll be back next Saturday night. I probably won't do this again next Saturday night. Yeah, but I will try doing this again probably first week in August.
You're all good, Leica.
You're fine, Leica. It's fine. It's not a problem, sweetheart. Good night, treasure hunter. And so I'm going to call it a night. Ending broadcast right now, folks. Bye, y'all.